My name is Daisy Hernandez. I am a sophomore at CU.
My name is Amber Antonucci. I am a freshman at CU.
This interview is for an exercise in a course I am taking this semester. For the purposes of this exercise, do you consent to being interviewed and recorded?
I, Daisy Hernandez, consent to be interviewed and recorded for Peter Mitchell's class.
I, Amber Antonucci, consent to being recorded. So I currently work at a Blackjack's pizza place. Weekly, I work 10 hours a week, and on breaks, I also work 40 hours a week. My position is make line or delivery driver. I do both. Basically, I'm expected to make pizzas and deliver pizzas and do side work after the shift is over. Yeah. For my day-to-day, I would clock in, usually around 4. I would wash my hands, and then I would just restock the make line and get ready for the eventual rush that would happen. And then I would just make pizzas, put them in the oven. Occasionally I would grab the oven, but that was mainly for delivery. At the end of my shift, I would restock again and clean up. And then for delivery driving, I would clock in, take orders to their houses, like pretty standard, pretty straightforward. So when I was when I was driving in the summer, I actually had to talk to my boss after this because it would just made me very uncomfortable. So I was getting sent on runs, which is normal, but I was next up on the list to there's a list of chronological, who got back to the store first, they get to take the next run. So I was the next person, and apparently it was a very big order, and instead of my manager asking hey, do you need help carrying these out to the car, the person suggested, they were why don't you let someone else take it, someone bigger, and I was I can handle it, it's just carrying pizzas, it's not that difficult, yeah, it'll be heavy, but I can go back, for pizzas, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But the person was insinuating that I wasn't strong enough, or I guess capable to take that many orders out, which kind of sucked. I was really I'm pretty good at what I do, I guess, it's pizza, so it was kind of a slap in the face. So I was very disappointed with how I was being treated in that moment in time. I guess the person didn't think it was intentionally I mean for you to be offended, but I guess it was indirect. They didn't realize they were being sexist. I actually have already been sexually harassed at work, and I have told my boss. It wasn't an issue for me personally, just because my personality is different from a lot of other people, maybe. Mm-hmm. But I definitely after I didn't do it in the presence of the person who harassed me, I guess. It was after the fact, after the person had left their shift, I was still working. So I feel comfortable talking to my boss just because I have a good relationship with them. But in different situations, I can see how it could be difficult for some people to talk to their bosses about what might have happened. No, yeah, I definitely feel there are gendered, separated. I find myself if there's downtime where it's not very busy, I'll be put to clean something, but someone else my male employees that I work with, coworkers, they'll do something completely different that's not even related to cleaning. So for example, moving trays that have dough in the back because they're heavy. Definitely. In the summer, I used to wear shorts because it's hot in the summer, and working in a pizza place, it gets really hot. Even working in the back, people could see me, and I would get my coworkers would get comments about me and my shorts in the back, even though the guys would also be wearing shorts too. It was just very a lot of people would sexualize me, which is kind of gross, but it happened. And especially on deliveries, if I went to deliver to someone's house and I would also be wearing shorts, I would definitely have people linger, their stares lingering on me specifically. and it was kind of hard to deflect that, like, you know, people looking at me, I guess. But like usually, like compared to like if I wore leggings a certain day, I would notice I would get less tips compared to when I wore shorts.
Wow.
A lot of people, yeah, like whenever I did delivered to mail houses, I definitely noticed that like the less like clothing I wore, the more I would get paid, like in a tip.
Thank you guys for participating in this activity. I really appreciate it. And yeah.
Yes, thank you.